Hey there, it's July 2nd. Today's Friday, Saturday, Tuesday. I don't know what day it is today. Thursday, maybe. Today I have been thinking about all of the support departments and trying to think about my business as a whole. That tends to happen the day after I do goals because I'm trying to sort out what my plan is for achieving my goals. So I wanted to chat today about the way that I think about my business, which is like a boat. I think about it like a boat because you have these support departments underneath that keep your business afloat, but that don't necessarily, they're not like flashy, I guess. It's not like sales and marketing and operations and all that stuff that's your sales. And you know what? I'm just going to show you this graphic. So real quick before I show you this graphic, I did this about a year ago. I did this boat thing about a year ago, and I tried to do it while Ryan was away. And I tried to use his professional graphic design stuff to do it. And so I'm going to show you my version before I show you what the finished product ended up being, just so you can see the process. So here's my version trying to sketch it out. As you can see, maybe not the clearest thing, certainly not something you'd want to put out there for everyone to see, kind of like I'm doing now. So I handed this to Ryan and he did an excellent job of turning it into something worth looking at and not accosting to the eyeballs. So this is it. This is your unsinkable business. So at the bottom there, you can see the legal, finance, and information management. And those three sections of your business are the support, right? They're the pieces of your business that are, oh, I wonder if I can do this. Nope, just kidding. They're the pieces of your business that keep your business up, right? They're the departments that are not forward facing. They're the pieces that your customers don't necessarily see. I mean, they would see a little bit in that. Legal would be stuff like your privacy policy and the contracts that you've written, that kind of thing. And finance, they would see only in the parts that are like you setting an invoice or the way that you take payments or like that kind of thing. But generally speaking, legal and finance are things that you do behind the scenes to support your business. And information technology, what do they call it? Yeah, information management is another thing. So like apps and technology and the way that you track the information that moves around in your company, all of that stuff is really important. And it's the stuff that gets left behind, or the stuff that gets not addressed necessarily when small business owners start up, or it's the thing that falls off sort of gets pushed off the schedule first because it doesn't directly bring in money like sales and marketing do, and it's not specifically supporting your customers like operations is. So here, like at the top here, the marketing, operations, and sales are the real drivers. They push the boat forward, right? So marketing being outreach, like how do people find out about your business, operations being what you actually do and how you support your clients, and then sales being that process between marketing and operations where they've heard of you and they want to maybe work with you, but they definitely want to chat with you. And so that whole process from they've heard of you to they become a client, sales. And those three are the ones that we focus on. That's where you see a lot of the coaches, you see sales coaches, and you see people that do marketing services and that kind of thing, because it's the stuff that directly makes you money. So someone who is a sales coach or somebody who does social media can say, listen, like I can guarantee that you double your sales, for example. And so those are the pieces that tend to get the most attention. But that bottom part, I feel very strongly that we need to spend more time ensuring that that bottom part is really strong and that it's going to support the business that we grow on top of it. Because if you have a really, really great marketing, operations, and sales departments or processes in your company, you're going to overwhelm the rest of the company if you don't have good finance, legal, and information management processes as well. You could be that company that ends up just overwhelming itself in success. You've got so many sales coming in that you can't possibly satisfy them all. And your boat, it's really hard to sail a boat if it's like the sails are in the water, because you've got like a hole and then you're taking on water and then the boat's like sinking, and then that's bad news bears. Then you need help. They need someone to come and like fix it. I think maybe the boat metaphor has gone a little far, but I think it's really accurate. There's also one last part I want to show you, which is the strategy piece, and that's the little bucket thing at the top there. I don't know what it's called. Maybe I should have looked that up beforehand. But this is how I think about my business in these 6 departments. These 6 departments are very similar to what you would see in a very large corporation. They have specialists that work in legal and finance and information management, sales, marketing, operations, and then they have the strategic experts as well. So 7, I guess, technically, but that strategic piece is usually the oversight of the rest of them. If you have any questions for me about that, definitely leave them in the comments. Let me know what your favorite department is in your business. It's probably operations. Usually it's operations. But besides that one, what's your favorite department? Mine's obviously finance, because that's also operations for me. But let me know. And if you would like a copy of this business boat model, let me know. I can send it to you as well. So, leave a comment for me and I'll send it to you. I think one of the things too that small business owners tend to do in the beginning, or even sometimes after a few years, is when those things start to fall off the schedule, the finance and the law and the information management, that's when mistakes start to happen, because we sort of try to rush through them, or we don't take the time to do the research that we need to, or maybe we're unable to hire a professional. Based on showing you the before and after of that little graphic, I always have a professional do my graphics, because I just can't do it alone. But there are 7 specific mistakes that I see all the time in small business owners, and 7 mistakes, I should say, that have pretty quick fixes. So I've included a free copy of the PDF, 7 accounting mistakes that small business owners make and quick fixes to get you out of trouble. It's a really quick read, and all of the mistakes have explanations as to why you may have got there, what the most common reason is to be in that mistake. So definitely download that and have a read through it. And like I said, if you want a picture of that boat, the first one or the second one, let me know and I'll send it to you. I hope you're doing well. I'll see you tomorrow.